Well, the one thing I would bring up is you talk about how your girlfriend uses lotion, and you mentioned that she's slippery, and just the word slippery is the perfect word for that joke. That's the funniest word that goes with that. Where how many different words did you use until slippery was the one that was like this is the one that unlocks the rest of the bit.
That one I feel like was an improv.
Okay.
Um, because like this is what I'm talking about when I have like a set somewhere where I'm doing like new stuff. I try to just keep adding. It's kind of like what I like that David Tell does is he's a little more like surreal, but like when you watch him, he's just adding to his jokes by saying the next funny thing in this like rhythm. It's more like rhythmic,
Yeah.
but he's just seeing what more he can say, uh, until it dies. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what I would do with new stuff, where it's just like I'm not necessarily tagging it. I'm trying to keep talking in the same
Yeah.
vein. So I'm pretty sure that I don't remember struggling with that one. That was just like an aside kind of, and it hit, and I kept it.
Yeah.
The thing that wasn't working for a while was the joke about like foods that white people eat. I didn't always say oatmeal. You know, in the first clip, the one from
Yes.
the
You
cellar,
say granola.
I say granola,
Yeah.
and I would for like probably like a year. I was like, I kept saying granola. I would try like pumpkin spice. I'm like potatoes. I'm like just all these like and I was like texting. I texted my friend Ramon Rivas. I forget who else I texted. I texted my friends that were not white to be like, what do you when you think of white people food, what do you think? And everybody was like granola, mayonnaise,
Yeah.
the standards. And then the one night I remember I was opening for Jimmy O Yang in
Yeah.
Arlington,
Yeah.
and I hit that joke, and I was feeling loose, and I said oatmeal, and because I was like, okay, the mission for this set is to I need to keep finding a
Yeah.
better word, and then I said oatmeal, and it was like, I don't know if it was because the audience was like 75% Asian, because Jimmy O Yang had a big
Yeah. Yeah.
Asian fan base.
Yeah.
So maybe it helped that it was not a room full of white people, but the word oatmeal hit harder than any other word it hit before, and I was like, all right, I can't wait to try this again,
Yeah.
and then I kept trying, and then I worried. I was like, okay, there it is, I found it,
That's awesome.
and
So,
then that's why I titled the album that, because it
yeah.
was like one word, and it was
Yeah.
kind of funny, and it has
No, that's great.
every word has a texture. It's a texture. It's a color. It's
Uh,
a food.
so you put a lot of I do have a whole section I want to talk about your albums with. So I don't know if I should wait till then, but maybe for this question, what so you put a lot of thought into naming your albums. Is that you because oatmeal? You said there. I mean,
I would say maybe not a lot. I don't sit down and go like, all right,
mhm.
let's plan this out. I just kind of am like, you know, like though. I mean, I put some thought into it. Like the oatmeal
Yeah.
thing was kind of like, obviously, like I was in band is
Yeah.
good because it's like it's a thing you can put on a T-shirt and
Yeah.
shit like that. That's a good album title. Anything that you can make merch out of.
Yeah.
Um, but for this one, there was nothing on the album that felt like it had that. So I was like, let me try. Let me just do something more silly and hopefully memorable for
Okay.